Welcome back to my channel and welcome back for another edition of Health Class. Today pag-uusapan natin ang obesity or commonly called overweight. Napabayaan ka ba sa kusina?
Oh no.
Gusto mo ba ng Coca-Cola body?
Oh yeah.
Mas gusto mo bang kumain kaysa mag-ehersisyo? Kailan nga ba matatawag na obese or overweight ang isang tao? Paano magbawas ng timbang? Pag-uusapan natin ang mga ito, kaya just keep on watching. My name is Ryan and I'm specializing in diabetes, primary care, alcohol and drugs, men's sexual health, and medicinal cannabis. Pag-uusapan natin ang obesity or overweight. Paano mo nga ba malalaman kung overweight ka or obese ka? At pag obese or overweight ka, ano ang pwedeng gawin in a healthy way para magbawas ng timbang? Ang obesity or commonly called overweight is a disorder involving excessive body fat that increases the risk of health problems. It results from taking in more calories than are burned by exercise or normal daily activities. It occurs when BMI or body mass index is more than 30. Ang obesity or overweight ay ang pagkakaroon ng excess na taba sa katawan ng isang tao. Mas marami ang kinakain na calorie ng isang tao kaysa nababurn or nababawas nito sa pamamagitan ng exercise or normal daily activities. Kung ang BMI or body mass index ng isang tao ay 30 and above, ito ay nangangahulugan na siya ay obese or overweight. Ano ang BMI or body mass index? According to betterhealth.vic.gov.au, ang BMI ay ang measurement of weight adjusted for height, calculated as weight in kilograms, divided by the square of height in meters. It measures excess weight than excess fat, although it can also indicate high body fatness. Ang BMI or Body Mass Index ay isang measurement para makalculate at malaman kung isang tao ay underweight, overweight, obese, or morbidly obese. Ito ang formula para makalculate ang BMI ng isang tao. For example, ang weight ko is 64 kilos. Ang height ko is 172 centimeters. Ang BMI ko is 22 according to my height and weight, meaning nasa healthy weight range ako. Kung nakalculate nyo na ang BMI nyo, the next thing that you need to know is kung healthy ba ang mga timbang ninyo. Ito ang different types of BMI. Nasa underweight classification ang BMI ninyo kung ito ay 18.5 and below. Healthy naman ang weight mo kung ang BMI nyo is between 18.5 and 24.9. Overweight naman ang weight ninyo if ang BMI nyo is 25 to 29.9. Obese kung 30 to 34.9. At extremely or morbidly obese naman kung ang BMI ninyo is 35 and above. Please do remember na kapag mas mataas ang BMI ng isang tao, mas higher risk ito na magkaroon ng health problems. Being an underweight or above overweight can cause health problems. Ang isa pang importanteng measurement na pwedeng gawin ng isang tao para malaman kung healthy ba ito o hindi ay ang waist circumference measurement. Waist measurement is also a good indicator of increased disease risk. Having fat around the belly or abdomen, regardless of your body size, means you are more likely to develop certain obesity-related health conditions. Fat is usually deposited around the hips and buttocks. Men often deposit fat in the waist region. Larger size of waist can increase risk of diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, and heart-related conditions. Ang pagkakaroon ng taba sa ating waist area or abdomen ay nakakapagdulot din ng iba't ibang sakit. Usually, para sa mga lalaki, kung ang bebang mo ay may sukat na 94 centimeters pataas, nagkakaroon ka ng increased or higher risk of developing health conditions. Para naman sa mga kababaihan, kung ang bewang mo ay may sukat na 80 centimeters pataas, nagkakaroon ka din ng increased or higher risk of developing health conditions. Kaya panatilihing physically active para matunaw ang mga taba-taba sa ating mga katawan. Ika nga sa kanta, let's get physical! Kaya mag-exercise na. Ano ang mga pwedeng gawin para mabawasan ang timbang? Unang-una na dyan is diet. Cutting calories or bawasan ang caloric intake. Usually, para sa mga babae, ang daily recommended calorie intake is from 1,200 to 1,500. Para naman sa mga lalaki, is between 1,500 to 1,800. Feeling full on less. This means eating more food that contains lesser calories, such as fruits and vegetables. Although, be careful with fruits as they contain a lot of sugar. Siyempre, exercise and keep moving. Let's get physical. About 150 minutes of weak to moderate intensity exercise is needed. Keep moving. Many people try to reach 10,000 steps a day as well. Behavior therapies. This is to help address behavioral and emotional issues related to eating, plus the underlying stress and any mental health condition that may have contributed to it. A lot of people have stress eating. May mga tao tayong depressed at nakakahanap ng comfort sa pamamagitan ng pagkain. And meron din tayong tinatawag na food addiction. Kaya napaka-importante na makipag-usap sa isang behavioral counselor or psychologist para malunasan ang mga ito. At syempre, meron din tayong mga medicines na very popular these days. I won't gonna discuss them in details. I would strongly advise you to consult your doctor. Meron tayong Contrave tablets na tinitake once or twice a day. Meron din tayong mga weekly injections kagaya ng Ozempic na very popular these days. Meron tayong Saxenda, Mounjaro, at Orlistat. At karamihan sa mga ito ay mga private scripts, meaning they are very expensive medications. Meron din tayong mga invasive treatments or mga operasyon, especially kung ang pagdidieta or pag-exercise or ang pag-take ng mga medications are not effective. Again, kailangan yung kumonsulta sa inyong mga doktor at mga surgeon. Meron tayong gastric banding. Meron din tayong gastric bypass at gastric sleeve. There you go, everyone. Remember, no matter what treatment option you will have, proper dieting and exercise are still the two most important components of the treatment. Ang pagkakaroon ng correct at healthy dieting at ang pagkakaroon ng daily at regular exercise ay ang mga pinaka-importante na overweight at obese treatment. Thank you for watching. I shall see you again on my next health class. Have a safe and healthy dieting and have fun and enjoy your exercise. Stay safe and be healthy.